Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on the Charles channel, and welcome to a brand new behind-the-scenes video of my probably most favourite Lovely World episode that we've created, Lost Memories, a video which explores my character's backstory a little bit by introducing the compound and the compound's inevitable destruction at the end of the episode. Just a bit of a spoiler warning for this episode, because this behind-the-scenes video will contain every single thing that happened in the episode, so just spoilers. So, yeah, like I said, episode 880 was announced a couple of weeks, no, a week before we even filmed this, because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to have 880 be a hit the target attack, and I wanted to introduce a bit of my backstory, because we have teased a lot of the compound, we have teased a lot of my wolf pack and my family and things like that in the past. We've never really explored it, and this episode explores that. Not in extreme detail, because that will be coming later in the series. I saved a lot of my personal ideas for my character for two more things that will come down the line. I can tell you one of them will be Timeless Tales, which will explore all of the characters' backstories in Lovely World. And yeah, so that is kind of why I saved a lot of it, and that's why I don't have all of it on hand and all of the information to give you, because, you know, I don't really want to, and I'm going to keep some things to myself. Yeah, so the kind of idea was to have hit the target discover my backstory through me. So the idea was we build a machine that would use my memories and hit the target. We'd be able to see my memories. He'd be able to know how I think. He'd discover the compound before we did. In the video, actually, the funny thing is the helpers were supposed to say that I had been out for 2 days, but the signs wouldn't play, so we just kind of moved on, because we were very, very tired, all of us, when we were recording this, and we didn't really want to refilm that section of the video. So, yeah, that is kind of the idea. The thing is, the machine used soul campfires, which also linked to the memory machine, the memory campfires that hit the target used on Stampy. Just little references back to the original Lovely World copy. So the backstory, or what you see in the video, is some videos, cinematics of the compound, and you see it's in like a dreamlike state, because I kind of wanted the idea of it to be, for you guys, I would have been out for, well, no, in my eyes, I'd have been out for, what, a minute and a half, but in the helper's eyes and in hit the target's eyes, I would have been out for, you know, multiple days, because the idea was that hit the target didn't just see that, he saw everything, he knows everything, but I just wanted to kind of solidify it down. It's like a 1 minute 30-second clip, where it kind of just sums up some details and things about the backstory of my Lovely World, or my Lovely World, of my backstory, sorry. And yeah, I guess you could kind of say that, you know, hit the target got his revenge, and I do say at the end of the episode, because yes, he did get his revenge. He got his get back on me for destroying his castle and, you know, causing permanent damage to himself and his body. But a funny moment that I'm watching the video back whilst filming the audio for this. A lot of people are probably going to be asking this, saying, why did you call him Target Man? Well, my memory was very hazy when I got dropped into the pit in the tree train, and I was concussed, and I wasn't seeing straight, so I called him Target Man, which is very, very cool, and it was just a bit of detail. And we were going to expand on that by putting a target block on a fence post, and then the screen was going to be very blurry, and I was gonna like move a bit closer to it, and I was going to go, Target Man, what are you doing here? But in the end, we just didn't have the time, and I know it probably wouldn't have been that hard to do, but, you know, I guess I just don't know. I don't know why I didn't do it. You get to see my dad in this video, which is just a retextured of my skin, and that's kind of the idea that we're going for. Everybody in the compound looks the same, but has some twist to them. So I've got my glasses. My dad was like I don't know. We described it as like a soaked blue. So he was like wet. If you get what I mean? He was soaked, but like, so he just got out of the shower. Could you imagine? And then my teacher was grey. because he was wise and old and things like that. And yes, we will explore more of my memories in the later episodes of Lovely World. But at the moment, we're just going to leave that be. We're going to leave it for you guys to come up with my backstory for yourselves and what you guys think is going to happen in the future. So after I come out the memory, I'm introduced by the helpers, who tell me, or should have told me, that I was out for 2 days, and we come out with a machine, and my memory is back, but I remember more. Because Hit the Target has unlocked something in me, which will be discovered in the end of the series. I want to give out a huge shout out to the person that plays Dylan Duck, Parker plays, for constructing the entire compound himself. I think I'm going to put some screenshots up on screen, because I know some people wanted to see it in more depth. And I hope I can put some screenshots up on the screen, because we have 2 versions of it. We've got the destroyed version, which you see at the end of the episode, and we've got the main version, which you see in the middle. Hit the Target. The editing for this episode was not the hardest we've done in probably Lovely World. The hardest we did was still probably topping Foundations, with the whole screen locking system and the whole I don't know what the hue and saturation of the overlook where we targeted Hit the Target's Castle. But you guys also get a look into Hit the Target's Castle, a bit of a deeper look than you got in Worlds Collide, and things like that. So I guess that's really it. That kind of sums it up. A lot of people, I hope, liked this episode. I definitely liked filming it, and I definitely liked coming up with the story. Timeless Tales, a series directed by me and Parky, will be, I don't know, announced sometime in the future, and I will give you guys a clearer date. I'm not entirely sure whose backstory we're going to start off with, but I hope you guys are getting excited for that. But yes, that is, I think, all of the time we're going to have for in this behind-the-scenes video. If you guys want to see So if you guys have not watched the video and want to go watch it, the link will be in the description to episode 880 of Forgotten Memories. But I've been Charles. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.